I'm seriously annoyed. Seriously annoyed. Just trying to see whatever comes out right now. I feel like there's a message, but my spread earlier got messed up, so. Holy Spirit, what are we pulling on right now? Can we get a major arcana, please? It didn't come out. Four of Pentacles. Earth energy, maybe. Earth energy, maybe Capricorn energy. Stability I'm getting off of that. What do we have in the challenge? Oh, this fucking table's driving me crazy. Why is it wobbly? Four to the 9. Stabilizing and luxurious living. Huh. Equals 13 transformation. Is there a death to something? 4 to the 9. Wait, where does this go, Holy Spirit? Where does it go? What do we have in the subconscious? I'm so over people right now. Partnership. I'm such a hermit. I'm such a hermit at core. Like, people make me lose my my patience real fast. What do we have in the past, Holy Spirit? Still don't have a major arcana. 10 of Swords. In the past, you had a painful ending. Still don't know who we're pulling on. A lot of earth energy. What do we have in the present moment, Holy Spirit? What do we have in the present moment? 9 of Wands. King of Wands. It's funny, that came out in the same position yesterday. It could be a creative, leader, independent, bold, outside the box. What do we have in the future? What do we have in the future, Holy Spirit? Magician reversed. Holy Spirit, please clarify 4 of Pentacles. Tell me more. I think you're an earth sign. Hello. Part of the situation was stabilizing, and the challenge is to get to luxurious living. You could be a business owner. This is the King of Pentacles. Or you could have just an entrepreneurial mind. Maybe you have a side gig. Maybe you have a hobby that you take quite serious that will lead to 10 Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more about this energy in the heart of the situation, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. The Devil. I think you're a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. So, 4 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles to the Devil equals 20. Divine Judgment. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna ask. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Look, you are trying to get to the 10 Pentacles. This person... Hold on. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Hello, everybody. You're fighting. You're fighting for whatever this is. So far there's a lot of fire and there's a lot of earth energy. 5, 15, 20, 30, 37. Faded event. Faded event. All right. And the challenge. Hi guys. Yeah, I am. This is the last time I'm gonna come here because I got interrupted twice. There's no place like home. If I face the camera that way, there's a lovely wall with one of those glass dry erase walls. But I'm so over today. I felt like I needed to get a message out, so I'm like, damn it. I'm gonna fight right now. I'm gonna fight through this message. Tell me more about this 9 of Pentacles and the challenge. Someone could be trying to block you with burdens. 9 of Pentacles is luxurious living. Tell me more about this energy and the challenge. Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy and the challenge. Okay, finally. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy out here and we have Aquarius. 19 and 17 is 37 again? Am I mathing right? 27, 37. 36. 9. Virgo energy. Interesting. Okay. Am I mathing right? Let's get one more on this energy and the challenge, please. So there is an idea that you're working with. There is an idea. You're trying to stabilize. You've got that entrepreneurial mind, and but you know, it always seems like when the collective's trying to get something off the ground, and hey, I'm a Capricorn, but like that double energy like pops out. Okay, so that is 30. 36, 37, 10, faded event. In the subconscious, we have the Two of Cups. Something about a partnership. Hi guys. I did a Pisces speed read last night on my channel. It's only 10 minutes, but it's pretty good. Two of Cups in the subconscious. There's something about a partnership. It can be love. It doesn't have to be. Tell me more about this energy in the subconscious, please. There's a lot hidden. 20 divine judgment again. 2 and 18. 2 and 18 is 20. Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this energy in the subconscious. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is this partnership about? Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Pentacles out already. What's going on? Upright, the Queen of Pentacles is very practical, but in the reverse, inverted, it means that you feel that you can't make things work. You can't make things work. Like you can't work the deal that you were handed. Like tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I'm getting that these are aspects of you. Now remember, we have a lot of placements in our chart. It's not just your sun sign. This could be, you know, you could have a Capricorn moon, or you could have a rising Capricorn. I'm just picking up on heavy earth, and these could be aspects of you. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yikes. Okay. Feminine strength. Okay. What's going on? Because this is in the subconscious. So perhaps your conscious self feels like they can't play the hand they were dealt. But you have the strength. This could be a test. Like, do you deserve what you have or what you want? 20, 21. Okay, closing out a cycle with feeling that way. 21, 29, 11, justice. In the past, there was some sort of painful ending. Tell me more about this energy in the past, Holy Spirit. Six of Swords blocked. Six of Swords talks about moving on to calmer waters. You can't really tell by the picture, but this is the Hermetic deck. Um, 16 tower. 10, 16 equals tower. There was a painful ending, and perhaps you were unable to move on to calmer waters. Tell me more about the Six of Swords blocked. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands reversed. In the past, there was a tower and somebody got bad news. So I don't know if it almost feels like a job loss, because like the Four and the Six of Swords are like the most benevolent out of all that suit. Any of the other cards are kind of more negative, but it didn't come out in the reverse. It came out blocked. So the goodness is blocked somehow. The only thing that I can think of that is a painful ending, that you're not moving on to easier waters, would be a job loss. Like, yeah, you have to move on, but it's not easier. It's hard and you're kind of stuck. So, let's get one more on this energy in the past. Let's get one more on this energy in the past. Death reversed. So 17, 20, 30. There could have been some sort of betrayal, and transformation is blocked. Was blocked in the past. Maybe because you were healing. You know, you have to, people are like, oh, just get over it. And it's like, you gotta heal first before you can get over it, you know? You have to deal with the trauma of whatever happened. Okay, let's move on. In the present moment, we have the King of Wands. Asshole. No, it's not actually, but it is the first time that I do live with the camera facing forward, but you don't really want to know that. You just want to be a jerk. King of Wands. Some people just load up videos because they don't want to deal with doing it live, but whatever. I'm just tell me more about this King of Wands in the present moment, please. Ooh. Okay, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands reversed. So you could be dealing with a couple, or you could be dealing with a couple, and the feminine could be Queen of Wands is the best witch, right? So Queen of Wands could be a black practitioner, High Priestess. Tell me more about this energy in the present moment. 4. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more. Four of Swords. Whatever this energy is in the present moment, they're having to take a step back with the Four of Swords. It could be a couple that you're dealing with, adds up to 6. Tell me more about this energy in the present moment. Look, this could be somebody, this is a collective read, like whatever's wanting to come out. It's not necessarily who's in this chat. I'm picking up on a fire couple that may have had to take a step back, who's in last lock and regret. In the past, there was a painful ending where they got bad news. Regarding some sort of betrayal. 6 and 5 is 11. That was justice. In the future, we have the Magician reversed again. The Magician talks about will, self-actualization. Let me clarify before I say what it is. Please clarify the Magus in reverse. A real B. A real B. Queen of Swords in reverse. Kind of ruthless person. Black practitioner. High Priestess reversed. This is the type of person that will, a High Priestess only says what, she keeps a lot of secrets for good reason. And if you ever come across a High Priestess in reverse, they're the type of person that will like blast all your shit all over, like online or something. Like if you break up with them or whatever, like they don't care. They're gonna hurt you, right? It was all good when things were good, but as soon as they, you know, they feel harmed in some sort of way, they want to get you. Tell me more about this energy. Future can be changed. This is just the energy that's most likely. Conflict. You may or may not know this person. 7 Cancer. Okay, what's with this 5 of Wands, Holy Spirit? What's with this 5 of Wands? Okay, they may be sending conflict your way. So this is the conflict card, right? And this is the 8 of Wands. This can be travel, but in this scenario, most likely they're sending you conflict. 1, 2, 6, 7, 15, the devil. The devil. Okay. Let's move on to the second row. just give this a quick shuffle. All right. Holy Spirit, what do we have in the subconscious? No, in the influence. What do we have in the influence? The sun blocked. Tell me more about the sun blocked. Okay, Queen of Pentacles blocked. Remember earlier it came out in reverse. So, so someone who would normally be practical is blocked by sadness. Equals 20. Tell me more about this energy and the influence, please. Tell me more about this energy and the influence. We have the Three of Cups. I shouldn't be biased in any way, but anytime the Three of Cups comes out, I'm suspicious because a lot of times friends are not what they seem. They hide all kinds of things from you. Like, it's very few people that actually hold up. Tell me more about this Three of Cups, Holy Spirit. What is this? It's called Lord of Abundance, but I mean, like, when everything is good, you have a lot of friends, and then, like, when things are not easy, like, you find out who your friends really are. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Okay. Could be dealing with a water sign. You could have celebrated with a water sign. 23, 24. Tell me more about this energy and the influence. So you could be dealing with a Queen of Cups in a friends group. Something is blocking your happiness. It's causing you not to be able to nurture and think practically about this business opportunity or idea that you have. Tell me more about this energy. Well, that's crazy. Spirit says that's the truth, followed by the King of Cups. So it's like, you notice how we keep getting pairs, like it's in the same line. Like, first we got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and then we get the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and now we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in the same line. What do we have in the hopes and fears, Holy Spirit? What do we have in the hopes and fears? Tower. Okay, that's only hopes and fears, though. Tell me more about... Okay, so a tower is about lies, and the lightning bolt is a truth that destroys and knocks down what was built on lies. So someone is fearing a tower. Tell me more about this tower. Tell me more about this tower. Somebody could be investigating something. Tell me more about this Hermit, Holy Spirit. 16 and 9 equals 25. Cancer energy keeps coming out. Please clarify the Hermit. Funny. Now the Four of Pentacles came out in reverse. Okay. So the Tower is someone's fearing an investigator and that they'll have to release whatever they're holding on to. 29. Okay, we'll just leave that there. What do we have in the lens, Holy Spirit? What do we have in the lens for the collective? Okay, so you are looking through the lens of a business owner. There's something that you're trying to bring into this manifestation. You know, could be anything. Could be a healing practice. You know, it doesn't have to be like for profit or anything. It's just, you know, some sort of enterprise, whatever that is. Holy Spirit, please clarify King of Pentacles. You want to move on to calmer waters. Six of Swords again. You could have Cancer. Keeps adding up to 6 and 7. You could have Cancer somewhere in your chart. Tell me more about this energy. Okay, so you're looking through the lens of some sort of enterprise. You're wanting to move on to calmer waters. 10 of Pentacles came out again. 7, 17. Aquarius energy. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles. What is this, like community? 10 of Pentacles also has to do with bringing like merging families too. Like, tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. Queen of Swords sees the truth. She's upright now. Okay. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Ooh. Empress reversed. Okay, this is like a powerful, mature woman, but she's inverted. Like I don't know if you've ever noticed, sometimes a mother figure can be quite imbalanced, just let's say imbalanced when it comes to the protection of her young. Like this is like providing for everyone. right? But like this is like the ends justify the means type of energy. Like they'll do anything, even blur that line. 7, 17, 18, 21. Maybe this is who you're trying to move on to calmer waters from. Okay, what do we have in the environment, Holy Spirit? What do we have in the environment? Eight of Wands again, this time it's in the reverse. I know how that card comes out to me, but I'm going to clarify just in case. All right. Holy Spirit, tell me about this Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this was in the challenge, Nine of Pentacles. This is a lot of energy. Like this is something coming real swift. Like maybe something that you don't expect, or maybe you do expect. Like it could be a flight, it could be a phone call where someone gives you an offer like out of the blue, like fast, and then all of a sudden you're in a new cycle. But like this is delays in the environment. Now don't get freaked out, because like just because it's in the environment doesn't mean it's going to touch you, especially if you know about it. They're trying to delay. It's in reverse. It's trying to delay. Luxurious living is what you've worked hard for. This isn't like, you know, a win or anything. This is what is owed, what is earned, what is yours. Tell me more about this energy and the environment, Holy Spirit. Somebody could be feeling stuck. 12 and 9 is 21, and 8 is 29, 11. 11 justice. Okay. What came to mind, now this is the energy and the environment, okay? This doesn't have to be you, but like put it where it fits. If you feel stuck, the only way that you're gonna get unstuck is to look for, this happened to me and it wasn't fun, okay? Look for how, you have to look at things a different way. That's the advice of this card, but the reason why is because until you take, it was in my case, like until I saw how my own actions led to the situation, I wasn't able to get stuck. Like I didn't know, but I had to look at things differently, and when I found out, then I could cut myself out from being hung upside down. So this is in the environment. It could be another energy around you. So I just had to say that because I don't know where the collective sits on this. Tell me more about the Hangman. Tell me more about the Hangman. Someone's heavily burdened. They feel stuck. 29, 39, 12, the Hangman. It adds up again. It reduces down to 12. Someone's stuck in the environment. Okay. For the outcome. What do we have in the outcome, Holy Spirit? Divine judgment. The columns added up to 20 several times. A couple columns added up to. So there is some sort of betrayal, remember. Some sort of betrayal happened. There was some sort of power in the past, a painful ending. Tell me more about divine judgment. You could have been blocked from mastering your craft. We saw the 4 to the 9. Here's the 8. Tell me more about the 8 of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. Strength. The advice with this card is to know when to hold back. So you're under a lot of burdens. You're trying to move on to calmer waters. But this is a test. This is a test of your resilience. I was in this energy last year. It's not fun. Okay, so 28. And 8 is 36. And this is coming out of poverty and sickness, which is a good thing. 28, 36, 41, 14 backwards. There could be temperance angels around you at this time. This is the testing card. If you're being asked to hold back feminine strength, this whole column adds up to 41, 14 backwards temperance. You've got angelic help. I think we had the like 7 of Wands earlier too. Okay. Last column, final outcome. What else do we have for final outcome, Holy Spirit? The Hierophant. In this context, I don't know. Holy Spirit, please clarify Hierophant. Four of Swords came out again. The Hierophant doesn't always mean priest. You could be someone that maybe has a spiritual title. You know, like a lot of times our grandparents have wisdom. They don't have an official title, but they do have, let's say, inner wisdom. Hierophant could also be an institution. I don't know, maybe you're connected to some sort of organization. Maybe even a social group, something like that. Clarified by the Four of Swords blocked. Tell me more about the Four Swords blocked. Tell me more about the Four Swords blocked. King of Wands. I don't think this is your energy. If you see my other videos, not the lives, I pull a lot on like cult energy, and it comes out like the Hierophant, and like I didn't want to go there, but it's coming out a lot in the collective. Please clarify, and it comes out as a lion group too. Holy Spirit, clarify, King of Wands. Could be tied to the government as well. Emperor, Aries, government, father figure. Nine, 10, 14 again. Okay, let's close out this reading. Holy Spirit, final message for the collective. What should they know? Be honorable. Even if it feels like you're moving too slow, like keep going. Like seriously, keep going. Like I said, I went through this energy in the past year, and sometimes it seems like you know, take a step forward and then take a step back, and then take two forward and then take one back, but just keep going. Slow, honorable. You'll get there. The Two of Cups did come out, and the Page of Cups is an announcement of imagination or spirit or a new capacity to love. This mostly had to do with material stuff, but I did see a few relationship aspects. It's what makes the world go round, right? Money and connections. Anyways, that's all I have for you right now. Hold on. Yeah. Let me get an oracle card for you. This is called the Hard Truths Oracle. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Red flag. You're ignoring critical warning signs that indicate trouble ahead. Reassess your choices now to prevent bigger issues later on. Yeah, there were, I couldn't tell what direction they were coming from, but there were a few warning signs. People in your energy could be family, could be coworkers, could be something. We see people's faces, but we don't know what's in their hearts, right? So, good luck to you.